and Allied command went on to defeat Pakistan.
The incident of surrender was timed in Dhaka at 16:31 hours Indian Standard Time by Lieutenant General A. Imamji on behalf of the Pakistan Eastern Command. Lieutenant General Daljeet Singh Arora, GOK in command of the Indian and Bangladesh forces in Eastern Theatre, accepted the surrender.
Following the Pakistan surrender in Dhaka, in a magnanimous gesture, Indira Gandhi offered a unilateral ceasefire on the Western Front, bringing the war to an end. Which lasted for just 13 days, compelled the largest ever contingent of 93,000 army personnel to be taken as prisoners of war, leading to the breakup of Pakistan. The victory established India's emergence as a regional power. It was a spectacular victory over a country which had forced its civilians to flee its own homeland following genocide and flouting the democratic mandate. Among the war heroes, 513 were decorated with Veer Chakras, and 77 were awarded Mahavir Chakras. The four Paramveer Chakra awardees were Lance Naik Albert Eka, Flying Officer Nirmaljeet Singh Sekhar, Major Hoshiar Singh, and Second Lieutenant Arun Khetawar. Lauding his outstanding services, Army Chief General Manekshaw was elevated to the rank of Field Marshal. Indira Gandhi was felicitated over this spectacular success in the liberation of Bangladesh.
All the world admires a deed well done, and I think, with all modesty, we can say that we have done this action well.
In recognition of a yeoman's service in defense of democracy and human rights, a grateful nation conferred on Indira Gandhi the highest national civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna. Similarly, Bangladesh too conferred its highest civilian honor posthumously on Indira Gandhi, which was received by her daughter-in-law and Congress President Sonia Gandhi. Indira Gandhi emerged as an icon and defender of democracy and human rights, for awakening the conscience of the international community, exploding the myth of partition that religion can be the basis for nationhood. She conclusively established the primacy of secularism. Indira Gandhi put India on a high ethical and moral pedestal in the comity of nations. The nation will continue to salute Indira Gandhi for her courage of convictions and for always abiding by the idea of India and adhering to the path that leads to world peace. stands apart as an iconic leader. She, who epitomized the idea of India, carried forward the ideals of our forefathers throughout her distinctive career, that even led to sacrificing her life for the motherland. Her goal was always for the welfare of the people and the interest of the country. For her, India came first, then anything else. Her courage and strength came from the massive support of the people who made her achieve the impossible. Barely had she settled down for the new term in office on 16th of March 1971. She was confronted with a full-blown crisis on her hand. The seeds of distrust and animosity between the East and West Pakistan were sown by the Pakistani government. When the Pakistani regime refused to respect the popular mandate and accept Sheikh Mujibur Rahman as the Prime Minister. In the Pakistan general election in December 1970, the Awami League, led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, won an absolute majority in the Pakistan National Assembly. The Pakistani regime refused to respect the popular mandate and allow Pakistan Prime Minister-elect Sheikh Mujibur Rahman to come to power.
Discussion is going on about the political issues of this country, and discussion will continue because it is not a matter of 1 or 2 minutes. We have sufficient time to discuss.
The Pakistani regime tried to give an impression that a civilian administration was being installed. But this was only a ploy to gain time for moving Pakistani troops from West Pakistan to East Pakistan. In the name of negotiations, the transfer of power was delayed, and instead, preparations were afoot for the eventual military crackdown. At the end of his arrest, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman gave a clarion call to his people to fight for complete independence, whatever may be his fate ultimately. Flouting the popular mandate, the Pakistan government let loose a reign of terror on unarmed and innocent people. In the military operation, codenamed Operation Searchlight, the Pakistan Army attacked Dhaka University, killing professors, students, and attacking girls' dormitory on the intervening night of March 25th, 26th, 1971. This marked the beginning of genocide that killed thousands of people in Bangladesh. Indira Gandhi took charge of a very grave and grim situation at one of the toughest and most challenging of times. It was a humanitarian crisis, requiring Indira Gandhi to shoulder an intolerable burden of looking after 10 million refugees, attending to their medical aid, food and stay. The refugees were fleeing their homeland to escape the genocide in East Bengal, and they were unwilling to return to their homes without credible guarantee of safety and human dignity.